In today's video, we're going to be looking at angle diagrams again, and now using equations to solve and figure out the answer to a variable or solve an angle measure with these diagrams. All right, so we have to know our terms, first of all. Remember from previous lessons, we talked about vertical angles and adjacent angles and complementary angles and supplementary angles and all those terms you need to know and the numbers associated with those terms in order to know how to do these diagrams and be able to create these equations and solve them. So first of all, we have this problem right here, right? And it looks like we have a pair of vertical angles. So you know that these vertical angles are congruent. They are equal in measure. So to create my equation from this scenario, you have to set these equal to each other. So these are vertical. That means 8t plus 1 equals 97. And then I solve this just like a regular equation. Minus 1, you get 8t is 96. Divide both sides by 8, and you get t is 12. And that would be my answer for t, which is going to be, and then if I plugged it back in, 8 times 12 plus 1, you want to do that, you could do that. 8 times 12 plus 1 is 97. Look at that. It's just solved our answer. All right. Let's look at another one. All right. Solve for the value of z. All right. It looks like here we have a linear pair. Supplementary angles. These are supplementary. Also known as a linear pair. What you do with these is you add them up to equal 180. All right. Combine like terms, 4z and 3z is 7z. Negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. And now I have a two-step equation that I can solve. Add 2 to both sides. So I have 7z is 182. And then I divide both sides by 7. 182 divided by 7 / 7 is 26. All right. So I know supplementary angles, a linear pair, you add them together to equal 180 degrees. Let's look at another kind of problem. Ooh, right here. Again, adjacent angles share a common ray, and they are also complementary. So these are complementary angles. That means you take these two angles and add them up to 90 degrees. All right, combine like terms, negative 8 and positive 50 is positive 42. Bring everything else down. Minus 42 from both sides. And you get 6a is 48. Yep, 48. Divide both sides by 6. And my answer is 8. So 6 times 8, which is 48. So complementary angles, you add them up to equal 90. Last one. Ooh, okay. This is definitely not a linear pair because pair is 2, but these 3 angles, they are supplementary. They add them all up to equal 180 degrees, right? We have a straight line here. This is a straight line. And remember, this is 90 degrees. So when I make my equation, let me give myself some room here. I'm going to add all these numbers together. 4n minus 2 plus 90 plus 3n plus 8. And that's going to equal 180 degrees. Combine my like terms, 4n and 3n. That's 7n. My constants, negative 2 plus 90 is 88. Plus 8 is 96. Equals 180. Minus 96 from both sides. And we get 7n is 180 minus 96. 84. Divide both sides by 7. And you get n is 12. So, remembering that 180 degrees is a straight line, and you add up all these angles to equal 180. So, again, all going back to knowing the terminology of vertical angles, supplementary angles, linear pair, complementary angles, and knowing that 180 degrees is a straight line, 90 degrees is a right angle, all that good stuff when doing these problems. All right, so that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and always remember, whether you're solving for X or Y, always give math a try.